Alright, so you guys are probably freaking out because you're like, wait a minute, this isn't where I started. And we can see the beacon now. Panda Man, what have you been doing? Have you been doing stuff off screen? Have you revoked your previous statement of I shall never do anything off screen and come back and be like, well, guys, while I was gone? Well, kind of. But don't fret. Everything that I did up to this point is already recorded and edited and everything like that. So, yes, yes, we are in a different spot. Yes, many things have happened since the last episode, but the way I'm doing this is actually a fun little idea I had, where I would go ahead and just do all the stuff I wanted to. Whoa, shit, bastards. Where I would do all the stuff I freaking wanted to, like clear out the main cave and raise the beacon and finish the farm and everything like that. And then we can just continue from here. And if you guys aren't interested in how I built anything or dug out the cave or what happened when I did it, you don't have to watch the rest of this special. But in this part of the special, I'm going to give you all a little bit of a tour. And first things first, I have made the beacon high enough to where you can see it from the spawning house, which was the first thing, one of the first things I did. And looks to me like I got creeper problems, which sucks. Alright, we can take care of that. I've given myself come on, you know you want some. Come on, you know you want some. Alright. Thank you for the gunpowder. Alright, so as you can see, I have more stone swords. Some of them are used. I even got bow and arrows because I have that much excess. You should have burnt up, you dumb skeleton. I knew that was going to be a problem. Look at that. That is a huge problem. But, you know, we'll just let them be. Whee! If he doesn't want to move, he doesn't have to. It's like, I'm safe here in your dumbass shadow that you made in your faulty house. You retard. Anyways, let's go ahead and walk towards that beacon, since that's the man-made landmark I made to make it easier to get back to the house. And we will... It's not... I don't call it the house anymore. And you'll see why. So here we go. Up to my now taller beacon from the spawning house, which hasn't changed at all. I just put some bows and arrows in there. But this looks different, I'm sure. I've converted the cave into what I like to call a dirt fort. And, yeah, it's aptly named, sure. And here you can see I've built around the Ecod, the evil cave of danger. And I found another cave behind the farm, which I call the farm entrance here. Yeah, and the dirt fort is a huge project I was working on to keep creepers from spawning on top, and whenever I left, dropping down on top of me. And it got a little out of hand. It's made out of dirt. And here you can see my farm is fully planted and fully grown. Very nice. Demonstrate getting wheat. Sometimes falls into the water, but that's easily obtained. And then you get seeds. You always get at least one seed. So yes, yes, that's done. Here is my front entrance. And as you can see, I have really, I've cleaned out the fort as a whole. So, I've renamed that the secret entrance because it's super secret, as you can tell. Let's, get in there and see what's new. Got an electric pressure plate, automatic doors now, yes, yes. We have some new chests, one for stone, one for dirt, one for gravel. I have moved this stuff back, and you'll see I have more iron and coal and flint and red dust and a bunch of new hides and whatnot. You'll see I've turned my infinite spring into something a little more aesthetically pleasing. I've got the lava pit next to it, and I got some extra pits for whatever I can find. There's lots of lava down there. I'll probably use it. Maybe create a lava waterfall from my lava pit. Much like that. So not much has changed in the way of this. And just to demonstrate what I've done with the fort, give you a good view from the outside. Go out the back entrance. I didn't really come up with clever names or anything, in case you couldn't tell. But yeah, yeah. I'd like to see that fully lit flat top be a spawning ground for creepers jumping down on me anymore. I even filled up where the lava waterfall used to be here, as you can see. Yep. We will continue with the tour. Like I said, you all will get to see how all of this was made. It'll be sped up, and there will be many fade-outs, and it will be in parts. But you guys will not have missed out on any of this being built. I want to reiterate that point. Oh man, my saplings grew into some super trees over there. Oh my god. Yeah, I planted some saplings over there, and look at what happened to them. Jeez. So yeah, the top of the dirt fort is also dirt, so it grows grass, and friendly mobs can spawn up here, and we can knock them down to their doom. Oh, he dropped pork. Well, that'll teach me. What about you guys? You guys want any? You got any pork for me? No? It's because I pushed your buddy off? Fine, you can spite me if you want. So yeah, this is all completely well lit now. As you can see, I even have dirt palisade walling on the edges here. It's still, I mean, I can still accidentally walk off. It's not like it's supposed to protect me. It's just more aesthetic so that it looks kind of like that medieval palisade, only out of dirt, and so on and so forth. And I can come up here and take a look at things. Get a good look at my surroundings from up here, much better than I could before. And there you can see my cave entrances. Long story behind the evil cave of danger, which you will eventually see. Go ahead and put my wheat in here. No, not there. In here. There you go. Oh yeah, this is beta now. So I should be able to throw these. That is awesome. I got a whole bunch of gravel, got a whole bunch of dirt, and a whole bunch of stone, and the mossy stone, and whatnot. Oh, yeah, the gunpowder. As you can see, I can make the rest of my armor. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and do that before we explore what I've done with the cave. I have to get used to my new surroundings. So now we have completed our first set of leather armor. Oh, yeah. Before we do any of that, check out my Christmas cape, huh? How about that? Isn't that cool? My Christmas board that I'm wearing on my back. I think it's supposed to be a cape. See how that looks with the leather armor. Ha! I look ridiculous, but I'm still smirking about it. Oh, dude, I now officially am a superhero. That is awesome. Probably would look better with a little steel. Bring it on, you foes! I'm ready for you! And I've got enough gunpowder here for some D&D, if I so choose. Oh, that is so cool. Well, let's go ahead and head down this way now. As you can see, I now have a bar of armor. And, well, I guess some things look different because, you know, cobblestone's cleaned up. With some clean stone now. Even all the way down here. Yep. Not around this area. This is, after all, the cave entrance here. So, we'll head over this way first. See, I've cleaned up the cave. Made it extremely well lit. We have what I call the loop around this way. It's It's not cleaned up. It's not nice. And that's the theme I've got here. Any dead ends, I've marked off with wood. I can go in if I want and be like, oh, I think I'll mine around in here for a while, see what's up this way. But, I mean, no real reason to. It is, after all, a dead end. Now, this, however, is not a dead end. You realize that this says, oh, hang on a sec. Got a bit of a typo there. To Ecod. Yes, this actually connects to the Evil Cave of Danger over that way. I would give you a tour of that, but I already have. You guys just don't know it yet. You'll see that in part 2. This is just the tour. So yeah, that way is to the Evil Cave of Danger. This is a loop around. This is actually another way to get to where we're going to end up going, but this way is shorter. So yeah, another dead end off this way. That's what this means. This is the theme. So anytime there's a dead end, that's what I've done. So here, there were zombies. Yep, the dungeon. I got rid of all the mossy cobblestone for that kind of spring look at my infinite spring. That was just pure aesthetics. I replaced it with regular cobblestone, so it still looks dungeony. Again, another dead end. Nothing to these, just some windows to view in case there's any mobs. And I've covered up the pit with glass so that we can see down there. Very cool. Very, very cool. I liked that idea a lot. So we can... Spooky. But it is safe. A couple more dead ends off this way. And this is where the loop around meets back up again. We'll take it on the way back up. But this is the diamond mine here, and you can barely read that sign. There we go, that's better. So yeah, this is the diamond mine. This is where I found diamond. Remember how I said I hated the stairs? Well, I have got that taken care of now. I've made me some nice official stairs. And let's see, not everything's mined out down here, but most of it. There's some redstone. I can't mine the obsidian yet. There's some dirt to dig around there. But for the most part, this cave is mined out. There's no iron or coal to be found, just red dust. And I already have so much red dust, and I did not have an iron pick while I was down here. There's another way up there I found. Yeah, just with the lava and whatnot. I want that lava. And the gold, don't really need. The red dust and gold, you don't need it that much. Diamond and iron and coal, you always need that. So when you find that, you mine it. With the red dust and gold, you might not always mine it because you don't really need it. You can make gold armor, which is the same as leather armor, and that's pretty much what it's mostly used for. That and the watch, of course. But anyways, so yeah, this was a big project. You guys might be wondering just how long I've been playing that you guys haven't seen yet, and the answer is about anywhere between 8 and 10 hours, according to the video that I had been editing. So it's about anywhere from 8 to 10 hours, depending upon how long I've been playing today to get here. And this is where that lava was. Oh wait, yeah, you guys haven't seen that yet. Never mind. You'll see this is all new too to you guys. This is the loop around. Another dead end up that way. That actually is yet another loop around up to here. I built a little window so you can see in there. And it's nighttime now. Another dead end up this way and around there. And here we go. This is the other way. As you can see, that's a much lengthier walk than the other. So, yeah, this is the reason I did this. And I wanted to just go ahead and mine out the cave of all its iron and coal and whatnot, and I ended up using quite a bit of the iron just to dig around and make stuff. But as you can see, I've got a lot of iron now. I've got a lot of flint, way more flint than I ever need. A ton of coal. I got coal on me, and there's coal in the furnaces already. That's a little dim. There we go. So yeah, everything's nice and pretty in here now, and I don't have to worry about creepers whenever I leave anymore. The spawning place has some much needed bow and arrows, and yeah, this is what it looks like at night. And as you can see, the beacon is still very easily seen. It's not so high that it's above the clouds. I did not do that. And I'm carrying a steel sword now, or what Beta calls an iron sword. I always thought it was steel, and everybody said on the forums that it was steel. And anytime you said it was iron, people on the forums corrected you. So Notch says it's iron. You guys see that? But anyways, yeah, I've been working this whole time up through beta, and it's now Christmas Eve, and I'll have this edited and submitted for you guys on Christmas. So what's the point of all this? Well, now that all this is done, I don't really have to worry about the main mine, the main cave, or, you know, the house, which is now the dirt fort. And so I really think now we can move on to other things. So what I have planned, and this ought to be fun. This is actually something that I've seen JX do, so 23 do. So kudos to him for this idea. It's a really cool idea. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make some suggestions as to what to do next, and you guys are going to vote on them. And the way we're going to do this is I'm going to post comments to this video. I'm going to give us 3 choices as what to do, and you guys are going to thumbs up or thumbs down what you want me to do. You're going to thumb up the comment if that's what you want me to do. Like, the comment will say, well, it'll be one choice, and then if that's the one you want to see me do next, you'll thumbs up it. And don't thumbs down any of them. don't thumbs down. That's not fair. And I think I'll be able to tell whether or not you thumbs downed it anyway. So just thumbs up. Don't make things even more complicated than they are. The thing that gets the most thumbs up is what I will do next in Minecraft. Now, here are your choices. First choice is to go over to where that cross mound was, over that way. And I said I wanted to dig down there and try and find Jesus. Well, the way I want to do that is I want to make a quarry out of that site. And what a quarry is you just dig straight down until you find bedrock, or the bottom of the earth. It's called adminium, and you cannot dig it. It cannot blow up with TNT even. It cannot be broken with an iron pick. It just can't be broken. It's the bottom of the world. You can't go beyond it. Much like that there's a skybox that keeps you from going much further than above the clouds. Just barely above the clouds, I mean. So, yeah, and what you do is you look for diamond that way. And once the quarry hits bedrock, I will do... I don't really know what to call it other than tunnel mining, which is another thing I found out about, which I will go into more detail if that's the one that's chosen. So, big, giant quarry all the way straight down to the bottom of the earth in the search for diamond, and some tunnel digging after that in search for hopefully more diamond. But if I don't find anything in the quarry, just find some diamond, and the quarry will be 5 by 5. So nothing too huge. I'm not one for epic, especially after I made this. You know, this is epic enough. All right, so that's the first choice, is a quarry, and in search for diamond. And what that will actually open up is if I can find enough diamond, I can start doing some pretty heavy stuff, like some obsidian mining, and maybe even a portal to hell. So, which the other 2 choices won't really open up as quickly as a quarry might, because a quarry will find me diamond. So that's the first choice. The second choice is to go off and explore my surroundings. I found out that biomes actually will appear on here in chunks that have never been loaded. It's the chunks that have already been loaded that won't be biomes before it got that Halloween update. So if I go search off in that direction, or that direction, or that direction, and I can't go off in that direction because there's water, but if I go off in any of those 3 directions there, I'm kind of tempted to go that way past the forest because it's kind of cool. That's a mountain area. Of course, then we could see what's on the other side of the mountain. I'll probably just end up, if you pick this one, I'll probably end up going that way past the forest and that way past the mountain for a really long period of time. I'll build more beacons like that so I don't get lost. Then I'll make like a second base probably and explore around. Any caves that I find, I'll go off and explore, so it'll be an adventure. I'll bring some arrows and a bow, and a fresh steel sword, and of course my new leather armor, and we'll go off and we'll explore things, and maybe even fight things in the middle of the night, even, or something like that, because I've actually explored the Evil Cave of Danger now, so that's nothing. We have to get some kicks fighting baddies somewhere else. So that's the second option. And the third option is much like the second, only instead of kind of walking and going for a foot adventure, what we would be doing is I'd build a boat and I'd go off that way, and I'll be looking for clay, cactus, anything like that. And of course, other biomes, maybe even some frozen north or something like that. And just get in a boat and sail off that way and search for clay, and come back and build that freaking brick house that I want to build. But you need a lot of clay, and clay is extremely rare. So that one's actually quite the adventure too, but it's not simply for the sake of exploring, it's for the sake of finding clay. So those are your three options that I'm going to give you, and you guys will vote. And I know not many people view my channel, so I'll only get like, what, 50 thumbs up tops overall. So just pick the one you want the most, and what you'll see is I will have commented on this video myself, and you will simply thumbs up. And the deadline for this is January. So I will January 2011. So if it's January 2011 or later and you're watching this, you can't vote anymore. I'm sorry. It's already been decided. But I will accept thumbs up on any of those three choices until January, and then whichever one gets thumbs up the most is the one I will be doing, you guys. So this should be fun. So you guys decide what the Panda Man does next in Minecraft. So get to voting when this is over with, and the following parts to this Christmas special of sorts is how everything that you have seen thus far was made. It may not seem like a lot, but like I said, it took several hours to do, and several things ended up happening. A lot of things didn't really go the way I expected to or the way I wanted it to. Big mess. So, yeah, and I hope you guys enjoy, and I shall see you next time. Make sure that you vote. Your votes count. Your votes matter. We care. I will do what you vote for. So get down there, look at those 3 comments, and vote for the one you want next. Alright. So, the next time I see you guys will be me doing whatever wins as those 3 options. So, see you guys in January.